Scorpio, good morning. How you doing, guys? Life Path 4, Scorpio or Aries, because I read in numerology. Just very quickly, just one announcement is that I am a negative tarot card reader because I can only guide you through pain and negativity. If your life is rosy and Jim, I can't guide you through good times. So this reading is about your environment, of what to be aware of all of the negative people or things that could be coming up through your month of December 2022. And I give you what to be aware of people around you, of how to learn and grow by hopefully navigating you and guiding you through negative times. If there isn't any, my job is I can't do anything for you. I can't help you be good. Well, I can help you become better, but I just can't guide you through good times, okay? Because it just means that it's good, okay? So, let's see. So, for Scorpio, don't forget, also, we are going through year 7. So, we're now in year 6, which is Capricorn, Gemini. Forbidden fruit, families at war, fucking very argumentative, toxic, 6 of Cups energies. With Gemini, forbidden fruit. Very lustful, quick relationships, a lot of sex, kind of that sort of stuff. Very in, very out, very kind of like sporadic kind of energy. Very toxic family and home life is definitely what I'm picking up for a lot of you here also. But that is because of year 6. When we go into year 7, we'll be experiencing Cancerian energy. The major arcana card is the Chariot and also the Tower. So it means starting over anew, starting over afresh, people being left and people going to and with, okay? So there'll be a lot of avoiding and a lot of dodging bullets, okay? So, let's see. So be prepared that year 7 is approaching, okay? And the conclusion of what it is that you've been finding out will start to happen through year 7. But as we progress through Christmas and coming up to December, what is it that Scorpio should be aware of in their environment through December? What should Scorpio, I'm hearing Amber Herds, Life Path 5, Taurus, Sagittarian energy. I'm picking up a Danny Glover, so I'm picking up Life Path 7, Cancerian person around also. Picking up the name Andrew, Andrea, Ansfield, Mansfield, Marilyn, Melissa, Maria, Michael, Mansfield, Manson family. Is it really? The Manson family? Is it to do with your family? Are they all fucking crazy as shit here? A bit like a cult, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, and what's we're hearing? Culture Club. Something to do with Come a Chameleon. Culture Club. Or a club. So you got stalker. So you got someone that's keeping a very eerie, creepy eye on a person. They could have one eye. They could be Laura, Felix. But again, Jen, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jackie, you got a curtain twitcher. Now, this doesn't have to mean social media, that this person is stalking the shit out of a person. It can just mean that I am constantly keeping a close eye on you all of the time. If you're coming from the Gemini reading and you've got someone that is like a Life Path 4 Scorpio, they're obsessed. It could be a mother, could be a father. Okay, and I'm constantly watching over you. I am constantly looking out for you. I will not let you do things yourself. I will make you feel uneasy when you're around me because I'm trying to take it out of your hands to do it for you. You can't do it yourself. You're not capable. I'm doing it for you. So it's a forced energy, which means that every time that you're around, they're around. When you're in a vicinity, they come and keep an eye on you, what you're doing. So you could even do simple things like start cooking something. They remind you that you've got the cooker on. They remind you that you've got this. They remind you that you're doing that. They remind you of all negative stuff. You know, you can't do it yourself. I'll do it for you. I need to remind you that you're doing that, right? And you're like, yeah, I know I'm doing it. I did it, right? I did that, so I'm doing that. So why are you keeping an eye on what I'm doing? Oh, well, I'm just making you feel uncomfortable. So the person, whoever this is making the other person feel really uncomfortable. So, like I said, keep doing it if it's working. And if it isn't working, then listen, stop doing it, or continue to do it and annoy the person. It's up to you. You have 2 choices. You can either listen to me or you can go and listen to another tarot card reader that will put Vaseline over your feelings. Okay, that'll just work it out for a little while, but it still won't work. So it's up to you. You can either listen, learn, or go somewhere. Okay, but this energy here is saying stalker. Stalking, watching, obsessed, Scorpio Life Path 4 person about watching over another person. Now, if the other person wants it, granted, Gary or Tina or Eddie or Edmonds, okay, or Berry or Holly or Jodie. If the person wants looking after, they want looking after, they're asking you. If they're not, and they're not asking your opinion, don't give it, because it's not welcome and it's not wanted. If you give your opinion, everybody will avoid you here. Opinions are not wanted when it comes to obsessed, because it means that I'm obsessed about doing your life for you. So I'm obsessed about you. So you can't do it yourself. So they're making the other person feel as if they're not capable of doing things for themselves. So if that is stalking, just close down your social media if you're bothered. Okay? Block people out. Okay? That are negative, obsessed about causing harm, doing harm to people, pissing them off, causing an adrenaline, dopamine system. Dopamine is created by pain. It's by being obsessed about a person, stalking the shit out of them so I can cause them harm. So I can build up their adrenaline, creates dopamine. The dopamine hit is then given to the other person when they trigger, when they use people, it's a trigger. No. It's just the fact that I'm pushing your buttons to get your adrenaline, okay, your dopamine. So it means that my environment at the moment is very restrictive. I can't move, I can't think, and I can't breathe, and I can't wait to get away from this person here. Okay, so Scorpio, any other messages for Scorpio to be aware of in their environment, please? So you have got wolf in sheep's clothing. So you've got someone that just pretends to be someone that they're not. Here could be a Piscean, a life path 3. Okay, a wolf in sheep's clothing. So someone is stalking the shit out of one of these energies here, constantly and utterly keeping an eye on them all of the time. This person could also be running with the wolves, which means that they are in a very toxic environment themselves, and they just come up and they appear up as a Jackal and Hyde, Jackie, Julian, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine, Jack, but they appear up as someone, but they're actually not that person behind closed doors. This is your environment, okay? So you've got to know this person to know who it is, okay? There's no point making an opinion against someone that you actually don't know. It's just like judging a person upon their first appearance. It's a bit shit, really, isn't it? But like, your environment is kind of saying that the person around you is one of those like Lady Bucket type sort of people, okay? Their exterior environment is so important to them, of how they look and stuff like that, than what it is behind closed doors when you live with this person, okay? Because people basically don't stalk strangers. Well, what's the point in that, right? Let's see. Because they come up as a very weird person. Let's see. Scorpio, what should they be aware of, please, in their environment for Scorpio through December? So you got nightmares, insomnia, paranoia, anxiety, unable to sleep, sees things under eye bags. So it's a person that likes to create fear. If you look at this, okay, it doesn't have to, well, I mean, you can be having a lot of nightmares, or your partner does have a lot of nightmares. But I'm also hearing Night Ma, so I'm hearing Ma, Debbie Ma. Where's Debbie Ma gone anyway? But me Ma, me mother, okay, but could be anybody. But in this in pigment here, I'm seeing that somebody loves to implant fear into people's heads to get them to, like I said, it's like a keeping an eye on you. And then I'm going to start an argument and I'm going to prod your buttons so you get extremely tired and everything else. And then I can feed off your dopamine here. You see, like this is like a vampire. Could actually be a nurse. She's actually got something around her fucking head there. But like implanting fear into people's heads, telling them to be quiet and shut up here. Also, right, don't tell these people what really goes on here. It can also be a person where they tell you certain things and they're kind of like, okay, when you go and see your friends, don't tell them what I'm really doing to you, will you? You know, you need to be quiet about that. Don't tell these people that your home environment is really fucking shit. Don't go and blab off and tell people what's really going on, right? So they're basically teaching a person to lie for them, where they might not be very expressive of what goes on at their what happens in their environment. But like I said, this nightmare energy is basically someone that likes to implant fear into people's heads to get them so they can keep an eye on them all of the time. It's like this fear of leaving me, the fear of you going. It's just leaving this person to the point where I fear doing anything around you, being around you because of your violent nature and your violent stalking and your violent button pushing. And because of that, it just makes me feel that uncomfortable because of the amount of negative vibrations that you keep putting into my environment, into my head. That can also be that you're not capable of doing things yourself, okay? Could be an obsession energy. Oh, no, I need to do this for you because No, you don't need to do it for me. I can fucking capable of doing that myself, thanks. Okay, no. I need to do this for you because you're not capable. Now, they don't have to say that, but they can try to make you believe that you're not capable of being a human being out away from this person. So they keep an eye on you constantly and utterly all the time. Yeah. Okay. Now, like I said, if the other person's agreeing to that, then there's nothing that you really need to change because they're okay with it. Okay. Me, I really wouldn't be. That's probably why you've got like an ignoring energy that seems to be coming up here. But let's see. Scorpio, what should they be aware of in their environment, please, in December? So, same energy that come out through Gemini, but I read in numerology, which means Gemini, Capricorn, year 6, life path 6. 6 is Gemini, Capricorn, 6. So it come out through the reading that I just did with Gemini. Okay, same card here. So it's winning money, got rich, inheritance, and unexpected money. So a windfall, but that was more to do with someone that was doing sex magic here. So like getting people to watch them. Like, I like people watching me on a derogative manner, sexual also in nature. And I love people to watch like the sexual energy. And it's to do with money here. It's to do with money. Let's see. Because like I said, man, if you're flaunting yourself all over fucking social media, I've seen loads of, why is it that I see women do this and not men? I see them a lot. Okay, sorry, but I come across it. And they're very, always pictures of my lesser body of my body. And I like, women shouldn't like naturally do, or naturally, but shouldn't naturally do this, right? They shouldn't naturally have to like show you assets. I don't know what's kind of going on here because I keep picking up that I love to be watched. Like I love people to just watch my beauty, and like I love that. Like they love being watched here, and I think it's down to their look. Like I think that this person here could be like, I mean, like I said, they don't have to be a bad person, but this is the energy that they're giving off. Is that they love limelight, to be watched and looked at by their beauty. Okay, so you'll see this person maybe doing loads of profile pictures of oneself, or like selfies or pictures of themselves very close up. Me, to be honest with you, I'm a Scorpio rising. I don't like being fucking watched, not really. Like, if I could, trust me, if I could just not have to have this background, sometimes I'll get up and I'm like, fuck, I just want to put the camera down here and really not be on screen. So, popular belief. But there's someone here that loves that. Now, it might not be a bad thing, but it's this money energy here is gaining assets through one's money of like, it could be a catfish, it could be a catfish. They're just literally out to get people to trick and fool them into like a big windfall of money. And all they think about is money and my assets and money. And I can possibly get with a rich person here by my good look. And I can win a really successful person here where success is everything. Then realizing that after the success, that's really a dopamine hit, and then it's actually just a relationship. Right? Because the stalking energy here, these can be clients and people on the internet, okay? And they can be like, oh my God, this person's absolutely fucking gorgeous. Like, oh my God, they're absolutely gorgeous. And that keeps me like watching. Like, oh, you're right, sweetheart, what are you wearing? I'll go on, take it off. And they're like, fuck, that would creep me out, bruv, really. But like, God, man, she's like, oh my God, I'm drooling like a fuck fridge right here. And it's kind of like, it's all right, I'm just really after your money, that's all I'm after. Okay, so it can be people with fake profiles, okay? You don't know who a person is until you live with them. You got to live with them and go out on a date with them. Here, don't believe me, I'm full of absolute bullshit. When I get off on this, I'm like, oh God, I really can't be doing with these people. Honestly, right? I'm kind of like, oh God, man, I'm tired, I'm drained, I just want to lay down for a bit. right? I'm fucking exhausted. I've got loads of readings to do. I do moan a little bit, right? I do, right? Scorpio rising, right? So I'm kind of like, oh, right, I really don't want to be in the limelight today. I really don't want to be like, but some of these people are kind of like, man, I am literally obsessed about watching something here. It could even be me. I don't know why, because I'm a fucking idiot. Yeah. But like, I just prefer truth, me. If I ask for it. If I don't ask for it, don't bother, bruv. If I don't ask anyone's opinion, y'all get no response out of me here. But let's see. Scorpio. What's Scorpio to be aware of in their environment? So dust it off, Scorpio. Dusty Miller, or Mills, Mary, Melissa, Maria, Michael Jackson, Julian, Jason, Justin. Just dust it off, right? But like I said, man, I keep picking up energy of like makeup. Like, I've got to dull myself up. You see me, bruv? Fuck this. This is how I woke up. Yeah. Right? But like, no, it isn't. But like, bruv, I'm a geezer, bruv. I really ain't give a fuck how I look here. But like, yeah, here, this is like dust it off, right? So it's kind of showing me vanity is everything. Like, vanity is, but I don't know. I mean, everybody loves a bosom for a pillow. I mean, what guy out there doesn't like a fucking really attractive girlfriend? I mean, look at my girlfriend. She's fucking gorgeous. But in popular belief, my girlfriend doesn't wear makeup. She doesn't wear one piece of makeup. She doesn't need to. But she doesn't wear makeup, my girlfriend. Oh, no. You will not catch my girlfriend in a dress. No. My girlfriend will not wear a dress. And she will not wear makeup either. And I'm fine with that. Okay? She's beautiful enough as it is. But she will not wear dresses. She wears like jeans, like tracksuit bottoms, you know, a nice top. She's very sexy. But like, you know, she doesn't go for all of that vanity shit. Like she's like me, you know, we don't go for all that vanity shit. Like we go in here, like what really means that's going to keep the relationship together is making sure that we're both happy with one another. And if I was all suited and booted into a tie and my hair all slicked back, you'd be like, what the fuck's the matter with you? I love your long hair. You know? So, like, you know, people, right, depends on what's going on in your environment here, but, yeah. I mean, me, if I'm honest, as a guy, any of you out there, right, guys, a lot of guys watch this, right? Me, the first thing that you would be attracted to that you see was someone's attractiveness. You've got to be attracted to a person. Got to be attracted to the person, right? That's the first thing. That's snapshot one. Whoa, that's fucking attractive. Second snapshot is like, oh, you've got a fucking huge temper. Like Laura Felix. Man, I was drawn right into that catfishing situation. Why? Because all of her pictures were of a model, like absolutely drop-down model look-alike, right? But we're all cardboard cutouts, right? Led me down the garden path. When we were talking for 6 months, I realised, Jesus Christ, man, y'all got more screw looses than a fucking mechanic, right? There's more screws rattling around in there than there is my old car, right? So, like, that was like, fuck, I don't care how good you look, bruv. There's fucking no way I'm going to be in a relationship with you. And you can look like fucking anything you want. But if you've got a screw loose, bruv, that's going to mean more to me in the end than just your look. I can assure you. Because if you've got a screw loose, bruv, that screw is going to be pinging about all over the place. And that'll be like, well, this ship is fucked. It's sank. It's done everything. All the screws are popped off. There's water and emotions going every fucking where. This ship is fucked. It's going down, bruv. Why? Because it looked great, but it was built shit. Right? Y'all with me, Scorpio? Yeah. So, stalker. That's why everybody says it's spiritual. You need to work on yourself. Because what you got here really isn't everything. Okay? You know, you could get to a McDonald's and it looks fucking great. And by the time you get in there, they just spit in your fucking burger and knock one out. You're like, do you want secret sauce in that, bruv? Yeah, I love your sauce. I'll bet you fucking do. Let me just give you some of it. And you're kind of like, oh, this secret sauce is nice. Where'd you get it from? You don't know. See, it's not everything. It might look nice, but when you know what's in it, oh, you got to know what's in there. Trust me, you have. Right? You're going to have to know everything about what's in that burger before you go and shove it in your mouth. Before you go and speak, think first before you act. Stalking, watching, obsessed. What's this for Scorpio? Here. Oh, could be a life path 4 person. Jesus Christ, this person is obsessed. Obsessed about children. Sorry, Scorpio. But you guys, if you're mothers and your life path 4s, I'll guarantee you are fucking obsessed about your children. Overly obsessed. Where you keep an eye on this person that much. If they want it, like I said, granted, keep doing it. But if you're doing it and it ain't working, stop doing it. Okay, like I said, you got 2 choices, sweeties. You can either just tell me to piss off and just annoy yourself, or you can actually think, if I want the truth and I want to learn something, then really do I have to sit and listen to this dribble arsehole? Because I'd rather just go and someone stick a bit of Vaseline and a bit of sperm on me fucking feelings. They ain't going to do shit, sweetheart, at all. Okay, so what you realise is that an over-obsessed energy is too much energy to not let in and not let go. It's confused energy. Okay, confused energy. I'm a Scorpio rising, mother, life path 4. Oh, ooh. No, you're right. Where you going? What time are you coming home? What you got the oven on? You got something in the fridge? You got some? Yeah. Well, it says what it does on the tin. Look. I'm always looking over you, Scorpio. I'm always looking over you, Scorpio. I'm looking at you, Scorpio. Oh, Scorpio, I'm looking at you. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah. Wolf in sheep's clothing. Who's that one? 7. 7 of swords, life path 7. Jesus Christ. This person, you can't trust one another as far as you can throw them. That's what I said, man. This car has got fucking more problems than Stuart here. So, I don't know, man. This person just keeps coming back, but just like deflecting. It's like running into a Scorpio, realising that they're obsessed about me. When they want me, then they don't. Then they do, then they don't. It's like running into a brick wall. Okay. So, like, it's, oh, man, I can't get through to you. Every time I try to talk to you, you don't fucking listen. You go, hey, but I want you in my life. Yeah, and I keep trying to talk to you, man, but it's like talking to a brick wall. You don't listen. This is white men can't jump, you know. You can hear me, sure, but you're not listening. Yeah, well, I want you to talk. Yeah, but I have, but you're still not. Oh, okay, let's just go back to, like, covering up our feelings. And just cover it up, make out that we're all right. Everything's good. Come here, let's have a look at you. Come on, let's patch you up. Let's have a look. Come on. Let's put a bit of fear into your head and a bit of anxiety so you want to leave. Oh, you don't want to talk to me then? Yeah, I just got in, I'm tired. Yeah, I said, just stop thinking about me, bruv, please. Like, I just got in, I'm fucking tired. I've had a right headache full of work and you want to know about my work? Just not talk about that. In fact, you know what, Dave? Let's just not even talk at all. Let's just, keep it as it is. You walk in, I walk in, you go over there, I go over there, you stay in your corner, I'll stay in mine, and let's just not talk. Okay? Okay? So let's see. Insomnia, paranoia. What's that? Oh, dear, you see? To do with a child. Let's not speak. Oh, okay then. Oh, that's childish. This could be a grown-up that acts childish. Here, right? It's just kind of like, let's just plant loads of negative insomnia into this child and fucking absolutely deter them from leaving. This child's had enough, bruv. You're going to have to let your children go. If they're trying to get out and get away, then take the ticket, bruv. Take the ticket and think, they don't want anything to do with me. It's got to be something that's my fault. But am I letting that? No. No, you can't tell me. So it ain't getting in, it ain't going out either. So information, like, it's not jackpot. What's the jackpot money? And so jackpot Charlie, you could have like clients coming in, donations could also be coming in, winning money, got rich, inheritance, and expecting money. So I'm expecting some kind of money from this person here somehow. Let's see, Page of Swords. Might be rent and accommodation also from children, rent and accommodation here. Expecting, like, for my children to pay their way here, which means that it's a functioning, misfunctioning kind of feng shui shithole. It just means that I live here and I have to put up with this shit and they have to put up with me. We spend the majority of our time not speaking to one another, but we just function by paying our way. But this is also a karmic energy in reverse, which means that a person changes their mind whether they want money or whether they don't. They might actually try to confuse you about money. They might at one minute say they do want paying, and then when you don't pay them any attention and speak is when they say they do. And then you do speak, and then they say, it's okay, you don't have to pay me anything. And you're like, okay. Okay, well, if you just speak to me, then I can let you off paying. And you're like, hold on a minute. That's you manipulating my vocabulary by tempting me to say that you have to pay and then tempting me not to pay. So am I paying or not? Well, if you speak. Yeah, but I don't want to speak. Okay, then you pay. How the fuck does that work out? What? Hold on a minute. So I've got to pay my way. Great, there you go, there it is. Okay, you don't have to this week or this month. Okay, so I don't have to this month. Okay, so does that mean that I don't have to at all? Okay, well, if you was to just let me in, like, all the information into your life, your ins and outs and everything, where you're going and what you're doing and everything else, I can actually afford to let you off paying. Oh, you can? Well, now you're actually not teaching me the value of money. You're just trying to now confuse me about what money really means. Do you have any or don't you? Well, no, I'm just keeping a close eye on you. I've got to protect you from earning and spending. Okay, so now you want to know how much money I've got. That's none of your business how much I earn or what I've got or what I don't. That's my life. That's not yours. You don't need to know that. Karmic in reverse, it means money. Saturn, Capricorn energy. 6 energy, roughly. Okay. So one of these children is being manipulated around their money. Maybe one has to pay and the other one doesn't. Here, so like someone could have 2 children, one has to pay but the other one doesn't have to pay. I don't know, playing children off against one another, the adolescent and the rich one. Dust it off, the good one and the bad one. Oh, there's such an adolescent child, there's such a bad child. Oh, but my prize and joy is so lovely. About your other child. Yeah, dust it off. Yeah, well, they're the spawn of Satan. They come from someone else. Okay. Isn't they equal? No. Dust it off. Yeah, just dust it off, Miller. Yeah, you got... Yeah, block. Like I said, it's Danny LaRusso again. There's more blocks. So you'll notice that when I actually come up with that, I ended up blocking a load of you guys out. Because it was either crosswatchers or some fucker that was moaning like a bitch. Yeah. So they were actually making the readings happening completely thick and stupid, not realising, oh, that was actually me that he was talking about all this fucking time. That was actually me. I created that stupid fucking... watching just to fucking piss someone off, try to get their dopamine and create fear and panic and moan like a bitch and not get anywhere, wondering why I've now been blocked out from the comment section. So I created myself watching tarot readings for someone else when I realised, oh, I'm not in a love life because they find me fucking boring as shit. Why? Because I complain. So people are kind of like, see you, Felicia, you really ain't shit. There you go. So it's either a Scorpio or a cross-watcher, but I got it from the last Scorpio reading. Never mind, sweethearts, it just is what it is. But I do love these people because they're so stupid. They don't realise they're actually creating their own reading. Just watch the other ones. What did it say? Okay, so if you're bored with that one and you want more of an in-depth one where I just basically get straight on down to the nitty-gritty with your actual reading, full table spread, no fucking about, clarified and everything, for your whole month, you will be able to find it on all 3 tiers, the bronze, the silver and the gold. Okay, bronze is like $3 or $4. You get 2 monthly readings within a month cycle. Silver, you get all of the weeklies and all of the monthlies, so it's like 62, I think, 64. All of the weeklies, thoughts, feelings, emotions, the outcomes, the weekly readings, changing your environment, all that sort of stuff is in the weekly readings. And then all the teaching stuff that I also teach people about that they really love to learn something. Okay, if you do, you'll find that on the gold, which is all the silver is all part of the gold, but you just get teaching on the gold as well. Okay, all links are provided below. Thanks very much, Scorpio. Really appreciate it, guys, and I'll see you soon.